Now listen to the beat on the pavement when she's down there further from the truck. Probably change in here. See, she slows down here, but she'll pick back up. Or he will, the mule. Out of gait there. Still out of gait. And now in gait. So what we did right here, we did not pull down hard on that mule so we wouldn't lose its ground speed. We wanted it to keep its ground speed and just shift back into gait. So it worked out fine. So this mule is a little bit lazy, and it still needs to get afraid of me. It still needs to have fear, because I tell people with a horse we work to get them desensitized and the fear out of them. Well, a mule comes to us without a lot of fear. What we have to do is put a little fear in them so that when you flash them forward, they'll go somewhere. And you see me kicking him and slapping him with my feet on the sides, and that's to get him afraid of me and get the ground speed I need. Then we get up into that too fast a ground speed, and he's not in his gait. Well, instead of yanking back on him, I try to help him settle back down just a little bit into that ground speed that's just a half a notch slower, and then he learns to get in his gait. Right now this mule's still not learned to get in his gait. You'll see some jerking on the bit, and that's discipline to that mule. Now you'll notice I'm kind of standing on my toes because this gait is not the smoothest that this mule will have. And you see me slapping him in that front shoulder instead of spurring him in the back. That's because this mule needs to get scared in the front end. He's not got anything to give us back here. If I can spur him all day long, he's still going to be dull. But whenever I put him in up here, he comes to attention and he raises that front end up, and that back end starts pushing through that front end, and it gives me something to work with. It's not perfect, but at least it's something to work with. So kind of watch that a time or two. Get up there. Get up there. Walk. See him shift into that gear. Oh. This is one of those mules that has trouble chewing gum and walking at the same time. You see him out of gait a lot of the times, and I just keep pounding him, trying to get more and more speed out of him, but yet not get into that trot. And then if you noticed, he finally began to give me that gait. Going down there this last pass was horrible, but I just kept popping him with my feet to make him keep his ground speed. Turned around and came back this way. He was still out of his still out of his gait, but I did not slow down. I kept pushing him and adjusting him here until finally he got his head popping with his feet up in the air and the front end moving forward and his back end doing as much driving as they could do. So this is an interesting mule. He's got a lot to give you. He's just going to have to take a little more aggressive nature to bring that best out in him, you know.